A water-powered pump is a specific type of positive displacement pump. As you can imagine from its name, it works using the force applied by the water without electrical power. Seems like magic, right? Let's look at how a water-powered pump works. A water-powered pump works by redistributing the forces from the pressure of the water within the pump itself. This type of pump is used to inject solutions of additives in proportion to water flow rate, but independent of flow rate and pressure fluctuations. To achieve this, a water-driven pump has 5 main components: a motor piston, a set of 4 valves, a dosing piston, which is driven by the motor piston, a suction seal at the tip of the dosing piston, and a suction check valve that allows the concentrated additive to be sucked into the dosing piston. Before we use a water-powered dosing pump, we need to use the dosing adjustment sleeve to select the right dosage for the way we plan to use it. Now, each piston cycle of the pump has multiple stages. First, the pressure of the water flowing into the pump pushes the motor piston into the upper compartment of the pump, also called the bell. When the motor piston moves upward, the dosing piston at the bottom of it creates a suction effect in the dosing body with the suction seal. This causes the suction check valve at the bottom of the dosing body to open. The dosing body then fills up with a concentrated additive. The additive doesn't get contaminated because the suction check valve also prevents any backflow. Once the motor piston is in the upper compartment of the pump, the 2 upper valves open, letting water flow in. As the water accumulates in the upper part of the pump, pressure builds up on the motor piston. Once the pressure is high enough, it pushes the motor piston downwards and plunges the dosing piston into the water. When this happens, the upper valves close and the lower ones open. It also causes the suction check valve to close. The suction seal then moves parallel to the dosing piston. This process transfers the additive from the lower part of the dosing body to the upper part, allowing it to be mixed into the water. Let's take a look at how a dosing pump works again. Let's look at the key points about how a water-powered dosing pump works. Remember that it has 5 key elements: a motor piston, 4 valves, a dosing piston attached to the motor piston, a suction seal at the bottom of the dosing piston, and a suction check valve at the end of the dosing body. A water-powered dosing pump is used to inject doses of additive in proportion to the water's flow rate.